NBA players are undeniably one of the richest athletes in the planet. Today, we'll go over some of the most notable athletes with wealth that will surely blow your mind. Here are 7 of the wealthiest NBA stars ever. Number 7. Hakeem Olajuwon. A whopping net worth of $300 million goes to this Hall of Famer and two-time NBA champion Olajuwon. He was originally raised in Lagos, Nigeria, then moved to the United States to study at the University of Houston, where he stepped up to lead his team to 3 appearances in the Final Four. The Houston Rockets selected Olajuwon with the first overall pick in the 1984 NBA draft and became one of the NBA's top players very rapidly, reaching the final 2 years later in 1986. And just like any athletes who've shared losses and setbacks, Olajuwon also experienced losing to the 12-time All-Star Boston Celtics. In the end, he defeated the New York Knicks and Orlando Magic to win 2 consecutive NBA championships in 1994 and 1995 respectively. Known as The Dream, he amassed NBA earnings of more than $110 million thanks to his entrancing footwork and dexterity near the basket. The Dream has made significant investments in the booming Houston real estate market, which enabled him to increase his net worth and build a wide international fortune. Number 6. Vinnie Johnson. This player might catch you off guard, but Johnson, a founding member of the Detroit Piston Bad Boy squad, earned the name of the microwave for his propensity to heat up very quickly. Believe it or not, he had a staggering net worth of $400 million in spite of only making $5 million throughout his 14-year NBA career. The Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles in 1989 and 1990, all credits in large part to his leadership. But it wasn't until after he departed in 1995 that he accumulated a 9-figure fortune. Johnson established the Piston Group, a business that sells vehicle parts. His business swiftly rose to the top of the list of suppliers to Ford, GM, and other significant automakers. Number 5. Shaquille O'Neal. When the Orlando Magic joined the NBA in 1992, this 7'1" phenom swept the league. With a current enormous net worth of $400 million, Shaq Diesel had a remarkable career that lasted over 2 decades that includes 4 NBA championships and 3 final MVPs, tearing backboards and frightening his opponents. Shaq received a total salary of almost $293 million during the course of his career. He also closed several deals for endorsements that include Oreos, Wheaties, Spalding, Burger King, Icy Hot, Pepsi, Buick, Gold Bond, you name it all, Jax advocated for whatever it was. And just when you think his greatness is over, Shaq is a smart investor and businessman. In addition to his real estate holdings and as a highly paid NBA analyst at the moment, he also owns 150 car washes, 40 Auntie Anne's, and 40 fitness franchises. Number 4. Junior Bridgman. Despite the fact that he has a staggering net worth of $600 million, former Milwaukee Bucks player is probably one of the very athletes who wouldn't ring a bell to you. Junior Bridgman enjoyed a very prosperous NBA career and his riches really took off even after his playing days were gone. In spite of the fact that Bridgman's greatest yearly pay was only $350,000, he wisely invested his money in franchise businesses, eventually acquiring 118 Chili's and 120 Wendy's restaurants at their height. With over 11,000 employees, he has built his Bridgman Foods business, which had annual revenue of over $530 million. After a year, life couldn't have been greater for this former Milwaukee Bucks baller as he made a wise choice of becoming a bottler for Coca-Cola, which incredibly paid off. Number 3. Magic Johnson. Amassing a mega magical net worth of $600 million, Irvin Magic Johnson won't back off from the list. Regarded as one of the greatest players and point guards of all time, Johnson won 5 NBA championships with the Lakers and was named MVP of the NBA Finals and the league 3 times. Just like any other wise and wealthy athletes mentioned, Johnson also used his NBA earnings to invest in several smart businesses, including a sizable portfolio of Starbucks locations that he sold in 2010. The Lakers, Dodgers, and Spark are 3 Los Angeles sports teams that Magic is also a part owner of. Magic always has a big smile on his face when he appears on television because he simply knows how to get his way around getting victory overseas. Number 2. LeBron James. Recognized as the king of game in basketball, LeBron has a staggering net worth of $1.2 billion and recently passed previous athletes mentioned prior of becoming the NBA's second player to earn $1 billion. James has played in 18 All-Star games and won 4 NBA championships, twice with the Heat and once each with the Cavaliers and the Lakers. James has consistently been one of the highest paid players in the NBA during the course of his nearly 20-year career. Additionally, he also owns property worth an additional $80 million. Not to mention, he has made an estimated $900 million from endorsement deals and other commercial endeavors, including Blaze Pizza and Nike. With his wealth exceeding $1 billion, it's fairly vague to assume that as he has never surrendered being a sought-after player in basketball, so will his prosperity give signs of surrender. And number 1, Michael Jordan. You are never wrong to think we'll save the last for the best as we highlight the greatest NBA player in history. Garnering the legacy of being the hashtag the greatest of all time, Jordan is a 6-time NBA champion. And if the other's net worth left your jaw drop, brace yourself for MJ is about to break the record of more than doubling those amount with a whopping $2.2 billion net worth. NBA players in the 1980s and early 1990s weren't as nearly as how players are paid today, despite the fact that Jordan earned $90 million in compensation as an NBA player. Jordan's endorsement deals with renowned brands including Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, Hanes, Nike, Gatorade, and McDonald's has become a catalyst of his ever-growing wealth. Everybody aspired to be like Mike, and every business desired to have him represent their brand. I mean, who wouldn't want to? Jordan also owns a sizable portfolio of other companies, most notably the Charlotte Hornets, in which he now holds a majority stake. He has seen the value of his Hornets increase by 10 times, pushing his net worth over $2 billion. On top of that, Jordan's sneaker company, a division of Nike, is now more popular than ever. Let's give it all up to the GOAT, MJ. Kudos to you. If you find this video entertaining, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you won't miss out on any upcoming luxurious contents. I'll see you next time!